The roulette session that you're about to watch uses the area key calculator from roulettecalculators.com. So here's a quick tutorial on how the area key works to give you a much better understanding of what's going on during this gameplay session. If you are familiar with the area key, you can skip forward to the gameplay by clicking on the chapters in the description. Simply put, the area key is looking at how often the ball goes back to the area that it's just spun from. As you can see on the graph in the left, the numbers tracking are highlighted in green. The lighter shade of green on number 5 was the previous result. You will hear us frequently referring to a depth, and this is what that means. If the ball lands on any of the unhighlighted numbers, the depth count increases by 1. It's only when the ball lands on the highlighted number that the depth returns to 0, and that result gets logged into the graphs below. The first setting that you come across is the amount of numbers to track. Currently it's set to 9, so if the previous number was number 20, this would look at number 20, 4 numbers to the left of that number, and 4 numbers to the right of that number, totaling 9 numbers. If say we set the amount of numbers to track to 3, it would look at number 20, 1 to the left and 1 to the right, which should just be tracking number 1, 20 and 14. The next setting that you come across simply controls when the table highlights. Currently it's set to 0. This means that the table will highlight on every single spin. If you set it to 2, this means it will wait until the table goes to a depth of 2 before highlighting. This is useful when you find a dealer with a particular pattern. The third setting, only bet X number into a depth, is for the people that like to use a progressive betting system. It simply acts as a stop loss, so if you only want to make 4 bets into a progression, you would set that to 4. This field allows you to input what you would like your starting bet per number to be, and again is only really there for people that are running a progressive betting system. It automatically calculates what your next bet should be based on the numbers that you're tracking to always keep you in profit. The most important thing when using the area key is understanding what the graph tells you. It directly reflects whether or not a dealer is being consistent and you should play with them, or inconsistent where you should leave the table and find a new dealer. The depth count simply shows you the results and what depth those results have gone to. In this case, there are 2 results being recorded. One went to a depth of 3, meaning it missed the highlighted section 3 times in a row before landing on it. The second result says 0 depth, which means it went straight to the highlighted section. The depth of wins graph shows you what the dealer is doing in real time. As you can see in this example, the last 4 results mean that the ball went to the highlighted section each time. If you look at the 4th result, that means it missed the highlighted section twice before landing on the highlighted section. This is important to identify patterns with a dealer. The best way to fully understand how the area key works and to understand when a dealer's been consistent and when they change is to watch live gameplay. So we recommend watching this video all the way through so you can fully grasp how the area key works and how you can identify dealer patterns and when they change. How's it going, people? We are back with episode 15 of the Sam D roulette strategy, where he's using the area key. And as you've probably been watching on the last few videos, the last 14 videos that he's put out there, he's been crushing it, really doing well with this particular strategy. Now, before we get into it, I just wanted to share a few bits from the social network as well, because we've had a few new joiners and they're doing quite well. And also some of the hardcore members that have been on there from the beginning, they've been doing as well, well. Obviously Sam, you can see there, 200 to 408, 19 numbers area key highlighted, only stake when the dealer hits a depth of £1 and £2 stakes. He's saying Shane Henson, that's another member of Roulette Calculators. He was on and tracking the table. He was on and was tracking the sports table, told Shane that the first dealer was hitting 0s and 1s mainly. Shane came in to join me. The second dealer on the same table hit 0s and 1s. We both played again. I hit my target today. I hope Shane hits his target as well. Not recorded as I was chatting to Shane. So you can see Sam does play a lot of games, so he doesn't send all of the videos to me, but it is good to see that he shares it on the network as well. Second one, obviously, it's another Sam session, 200 to 300 odd, teamwork again, and that's what I love to see, and that's the reason I built this social network that wraps around the tools that we're using. First of all, I wanted it to be 100% transparent. Obviously, if people, and I explain to people they are just tools, in no way do I guarantee that you're going to win, but there's so many companies out there that kind of scam people, and that's why I wanted it all transparent, so people can join the network and share their successes, share how they're working, and also that helps us as a collective group improve our game, and teamwork is such a big thing. So I'm really looking forward to this Zoom session tomorrow. So you can see there 19 numbers, £1 progression, area key strategy, 50p when close to 300. Shane Henson said he needed some help to hit his target. I logged on, tracked some tables and found this dealer that was hitting 0s, 1s and 2s mainly. Told Shane and he jumped on 2 and what to stake on. Shane was staking when I hit 1, I staked when I hit 1 and 2 and the odds 0. Now if these numbers are confusing you, make sure you watch all of the videos through. It's all, when we're talking about numbers, that's the depth that the calculator's gone to. So yeah, I mean, a brilliant thing there. Took Grounder's Keys advice and stopped as I normally like to get to a balance of 400. So yeah, I mean, Sam typically does like doubling his balance, but well, Grounder's Key, he always states, profit and stop, and that's, you should take that advice as well. You don't need to double your balance. A lot of people are happy just winning 50 or 60 pound in a day, and we found using these tools you can do that very quickly. It's like 1 or 2 bets and then you're done. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let's have a look at the next one. Grounder's Key again. Grounder's Key first one. It's video footage for this session is on its way to Ed. So I have received this video file and I'm going to upload it after I get through this cavalcade of this marathon. So we will get to these. But he's saying 50p stake progressive, 97.50 to 146. So that's £49.50 profit in 10 minutes of play. And he was using the dealer tracker in this case, anti-clockwise left, fast free spins, dealer tracker aiming. So yeah, I mean, check out the social network, we've got tons of stuff on there. This is his second session. Video footage for this is on its way to Ed, so that's another video that I'll be sharing. 204 to 253, so another £49 in 8 minutes. So you can see Grounder's Key, he does like doing profit and stop, where he just jumps in, grabs some profit and then leaves. So that is smart play as well. A new member here, Joshua Greenbank, first time using the area key this morning and went from £100 to 177, then had a dealer change, so I left it at that. Very impressed with the software. Smooth, cheers Ed. I will start recording my sessions. Again, thank you. We love these user submitted videos, and to all the members, I mean, we've got so many members on the network now and we absolutely love it. If you have got, if you've got the capability of recording videos, feel free to do so. Send them to me. I will attach your affiliate link, so if anyone joins under your affiliate link, you can get rewarded and get 25% of the membership fee for the lifetime of that member as well. So yeah, great. Thanks for sharing that as well, Joshua. Another one, Grounder's Key. This is his final session, 3 days this week. 27 minutes of play, total profit £138. Video footage sent to me again. So yeah, again, looking forward to watching those as well. And the last one here, another one from Sam. £200 to 470 even, area key 19 numbers, £2 bets. Played with Big Shane Henson. So I mean, I love this, the kind of collaboration that they've got there as well. So they're helping each other out, and I mean, Sam is just a legend. We know Sam is a legend. He does crush it, and I'm really looking forward to this Zoom session tomorrow. But yeah, so he's done that, taken it to 470, and again he said he's taken Grounder's Key's advice. Instead of trying to get to his 500, he just stopped at 470, and why not? That's £270 profit. And we did notice on one of Sam's sessions, he was about £2 or £1 away from his target, and all of a sudden he had a bit of trouble and it went right back down, but he did recover it. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to hit your target. If you have a kind of a goal that's, if you get close to it, just leave it, So anyway, that's all of that. So if you're not a member of Roulette Calculators, you've seen there some of the posts that we get on there. Everyone is super friendly and super helpful. So make sure you click the link up in the corner there and set yourself up a free account. Likewise, if you're not a member of Roulette Calculators, you're probably not subscribed to this channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and then you can see what it's all about. So we're going to get into Sam's session, and session number 14. So it's a bit of a longer one today. You can see his balance is £90 and 40p. But we are going to watch the session all the way through, and we're going to watch how he does it. So let's see what's happening. So currently he's on the area key, and for those who don't know, we did have the short tutorial in the intro of this video talking a little bit about the area key and how it works. Sam always tracks 19 numbers when using the area key, which is essentially half the table, and a little bit more, 0.6 more, 0.6% more. Yeah, and he always sets the start betting at a positive depth to 0. That way you get to see the highlighted numbers all the time, and then you can really have a gauge of where the ball's landing. So at the moment that's gone to number 16. So you can see number 16 there is in that highlighted section. And of course you can see the depth, which is just there. That shows how many times the ball has landed in the unhighlighted section. So if that starts building up, you know that the ball's typically landing in that unhighlighted section. I'm just going to stop the video there. The first one which you see there is, you always -1 from that. I know you're probably sick of me saying that because I say it in every video, but always -1 from the first one, just so you can see where you actually started logging the table. The next result basically missed the highlighted section twice and then landed on the highlighted section. And then it's had a couple there where it's just gone straight to the highlighted section. So it's a pretty even table at the moment. It's basically had 2 results where it's landed on the highlighted section, and 4 results where it's the unhighlighted section, and 4 results where it's landed on that highlighted section. So at the moment the highlighted section is looking a bit better, but things can change like this. You can see that it's gone to number 15, which of course is that unhighlighted section just there. That's going to put that to a depth of 1. Okay, the depth of 1 means how many times, or the depth means how many times it's missed that highlighted section. And of course it only updates the graphs below once it lands on the highlighted section. So always keep your eye on the depth just there, and obviously the graph down below. So let's see how this one goes. I do love watching Sam's sessions, and I'm looking forward to watching so I've got a few videos. Got Grounder's Key sent me a couple of videos that we're going to watch, and Joshua has just said that he's going to start recording some videos. So we do love the user submitted videos. Of course, I can tell you my gameplay. To be honest, I haven't played Roulette in about a month because I've had so much work editing these videos, obviously recording these sessions to share with you. But yeah, I haven't really had much time. So it looks like Sam didn't like that table. Now, again, it's good that we're actually showing this because, as I was saying, it did look pretty even at the moment. Let me just pause it there so you can see, it's a depth of 0, then 2, 0, 0, 0, then a depth of 3, and then it landed on the highlighted again. So it's not good. That's not what you want to see. You want to see either a consistently low, and when I say low, I mean 0, 0, 0, maybe a 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, and the occasional 2. But if you see it like 0, 0, 4, 0, 3, 0, 0, 8, then you can't really get an idea of a pattern there. So it's not worth playing on those particular tables. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have played on them tables, and I've seen where they've done the big depths, like lots of zeros in a row and then high numbers. And for that, I was just following the last result. So if it landed on the highlighted section, I would then bet on the highlighted section. And if it went to unhighlighted, I would kind of chase where it's going. And it does work occasionally, but it is better to find a dealer that's got a really, really good, solid, consistent behavior. Now this one's looking a bit better, currently on a depth of 2. So let's just see if it carries on with that. He wants to see that land in the unhighlighted section. That's gone to 0, so yeah, that's unhighlighted, so that's now at a depth of 3. And if this is the first result, then we do -1 off of that, but we'll keep an eye on it and see what happens. So his balance is still at £90.40. He hasn't placed a bet yet. And yeah, this is the first instance. So it's currently at a depth of 2 because, again, it's the first one. So we're going to -1 off of that depth there. Let's see. He wants to see it land sort of opposite side of 0. Yeah, that's looking good. Number 24. So this dealer does seem to be favouring that unhighlighted section a lot more than the highlighted. So it looks like Sam's going to give it a go. He's going in on that. I think, yeah, I think he's starting off with 50p bets. Obviously, he's got a lower balance at £90. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see. The dealer did pretty much spin it from the last number that it landed on. So it was on number 24, and obviously waited for the ball to be in line with number 24 before he spun it. So that's always good to see. And then perfect. That's number 35. That's hit the unhighlighted section again. So currently it says depth of 5. It's currently at a depth of 4, meaning it's hit that unhighlighted section 4 times in a row. So Sam's giving it another go on that side. In the unhighlighted zone. So let's see. Yeah, so he held it again and spun it from around 26 to 0, that sort of area there. So he does seem quite consistent on where he's releasing the ball. Now, that is one factor. Don't think just because they spin the ball from the correct number means that they're going to have a level of consistency. But it is one of the factors. So that's gone to number 24. So again, another win there. That's put him to £107.40. Looks like Sam's increasing his bet now to £1 per number. Now that he's hit that £100 mark. So yeah, you can see there, currently at a depth of 5. I know it says 6, but at depth of 5. So that's it's good to see. Now, of course, it will hit the highlighted section at some point, and that's just the way it is. Obviously, it is roulette. If it hits a diamond funny or just has one of them weird spins where it rolls back to the wrong area, then yeah, you can see that. But however, that's gone to the unhighlighted section again, giving Sam a nice £36 win on that one. So he's already at £124, and he's just riding this out. Okay, so you can see there, depth of 6 now. So again, just to clarify, that means it hasn't landed on any of the highlighted numbers in 6 spins, so 6 spins in a row. Okay, he spun that a little bit early then. He spun it from, I think, around 28, when he should have released a ball from 26. So yeah, I mean, only 4 or 5 numbers out, so can't judge him for that. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, that was in the highlighted section, and again, he did spin it from a different area than he usually does, but not that much, only 4 or 5 numbers, but that could have made the difference. But I don't think that's phased Sam. He's just going straight on there. No progression, he's just doing a flat bet, £1 per number. So you can see now the highlighted sections come out. That depth has now gone back down to 0, so the result will be logged in the graph below, and when Sam scrolls down, I will pause it just to show you. So where's that gone to? Number 2. So that's hit the highlighted section twice in a row now. So again, this is where you want to analyze a little bit and just see. There we go. You can see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you can see there, it says a depth of 7. As I say, you just -1 off of that first entry. So that went to a depth of 6. Then the next one's gone to a 0. So let's see. I don't think Sam's bet on this one, and that's good, because you want to watch it just to make sure he hasn't changed what he's doing. So let's see. So when you see a nice big block like that, you know, you do get a bit excited and think, oh, good dealer. But again, he's gone back to the highlighted. So he might have changed the speed that he's spinning the ball or the wheel, because he does seem to be consistently hitting that highlighted area. It looks like Sam's going for that as well. He's actually betting on the highlighted section now. Because this dealer does seem consistent, but if suddenly it changes and they're being consistent in the opposite of where you was just going, you want to change with the times, and obviously don't get stuck in the pattern of betting on the previous result, or it can go wrong. Okay, I don't know if he got that one. That went to number 12. So, yeah, he got that one. So it went back to the highlighted. So I think it's hit that highlighted section now 4 times in a row. Right. So he spun a little bit early that time. I haven't been watching the past few spins, but I noticed it was the first time he spun earlier than he should have done. That's when it went to the highlight section, so perhaps that's the sort of trend that's been happening there. But that's gone to the opposite side now, 23. So unhighlighted zone. So I don't like what this dealer's doing right now. That's actually dropped Sam down a little bit from where he started. So let's see, he's gone back to the unhighlighted section. You can see there, depth of 7, then it had a couple of zeros, and now it's on a depth of 1. Yeah, let's see. Started off very strong, you know, nice consistent pattern there. I'm sure Sam will flip it round and claim what's his. So that's gone to 18, so I think he's got that one, yeah, number 18. So that's put him up to 101 again, so he's back in profit now. £10, £11 profit or something. And it looks like he's sticking to that unhighlighted section again. So yeah, currently on a depth of 2. But this is key. I mean, you really need to study these videos and see what happens if a dealer suddenly changes where they're spinning from, or where the ball's landing, to try and identify that pattern and change with the times. Again, that's gone to the highlighted section, so only went to a depth of 2 that time. So yeah, this dealer's kind of bouncing around a little bit. Sam fancies I think he's doing what I would suggest, kind of said earlier, and that's following where it's gone. Because if you did that there, obviously it went to the unhighlighted. If you start betting on the unhighlighted, you'll get a few wins. Then it obviously went to the highlighted. If you follow the highlighted, then you'll get a few wins here. Then it went back to that one, and if he basically bet on the unhighlighted there, he would have got 1 win. But yeah, let's just see what he does. I can guess all I want, but like someone said, it's good for me narrating and talking through these videos, but they said they really want to have Sam actually talk through what he's doing. Now, Sam doesn't really want to speak on camera, and that's absolutely fine. That's his prerogative. So he's there you go, he's got the win there. But he will be on the Zoom chat tomorrow. I don't think he's going to be speaking, but he'll be typing. So if you've got any questions, please get in touch and ask away. It's your time to find out. So I think he's gone on the unhighlighted section. Then I wasn't paying attention. I was just chatting. But I think he went on the unhighlighted. So interesting to see why he's done that, if he did. Okay, looks like 29. Yeah, no, okay, sorry, he actually bet on the highlighted. Yeah, I thought it was strange that he would have bet on the unhighlighted. But he's showing there's a block of 3 zeros in a row there. So he kind of feels like it's going to go back to the highlighted again. and looks like it went to number 10, unfortunately. So it did kind of fling back. If you actually go back and watch that clip, it hits the area and then just spins right back. So Sam's going on the unhighlighted section again now. So it does look like he's kind of following the previous pattern. You can see there he is doing it in blocks, where he will switch from one area of the table to the other. So highlighted, and then it will switch to the unhighlighted, and then back to the highlighted. So see what happens. So he's looking for it to land sort of 0 side. That looks horrible. That went to the highlighted number 8. So yeah, that only went to a depth of 1 that time. Yeah, it's quite a difficult dealer, this one, to actually really get a take on. Now you can see his balance. Obviously, he's got £19 on the table, but his balance is right down to £59. So it'd be interesting watching him sort of claw this back, and wondering if he does it with this dealer or if he jumps out and logs another one. Okay, that's gone to the highlighted there. So he got the win that time. So he's back up to 95. So again, he's back in profit. I mean, when you're flat betting like this, it doesn't take long to get back in profit. But have a look at the graph. I mean, it's quite random. But you got that big block, depth of 6 there, then 0. So highlighted, highlighted, highlighted. A couple of unhighlighteds, and then the highlighted, highlighted, highlighted. Unhighlighted, highlighted, highlighted. So, I mean, the recent data is showing that the highlighted section is definitely in favour, but then you've got that big block at the very beginning, which was unhighlighted. So the Steeler does have a little bit of a signature there, but it's quite a difficult one to kind of keep up with. I think I'd lose my shit and just leave tables, find someone else. But then Sam is a bit of a Jedi when it comes to finding patterns. So there you go, number 29. So that went highlighted again. So yeah, I mean, you can see there. I think that's a block of 2 highlighted again. But then after the block of 2, it has gone to the unhighlighted. So yeah, it looks like Sam is changing it and now betting on the unhighlighted zone. So he really is good at identifying these patterns. And it's quite easy for me to watch and identify them as I'm watching. When you're actually playing it is a bit of a different ball game, because obviously you've got money involved and you're worried about losing. So, the pressure's on a bit more while you're playing. It's a lot easier for me just to chat, kind of show. Number 5, so is spot on, unhighlighted zone. So well played. That's a very good switcheroo there. So I'm not sure what he's going to do now. It's currently on a depth of 1. Now, it's only gone to a depth of 2 and a depth of 1. Obviously, that big block before was a depth of 7. So let's keep an eye on it and see. I think he's sitting and watching it. Okay, so that's smart. And he's leaving the table, so fair play. He got his money. He's made a bit of profit with them, but I think he's just had enough. That dealer just is too hard to read. He's got consistency there, but it's all over the place, When he's on an area, he's sticking to it, and then but then he'll just change it. So let's see what he does. He's obviously logging another table, and while he's doing that, I will obviously let you all know that we are now accepting cryptocurrency as for the membership fees. A lot of people have been complaining they can't use PayPal, or they don't like PayPal. So we've added a crypto gateway on there, so you can pay with pretty much any crypto. And also, we are going to discontinue the lifetime membership just to make room, because I'm putting some single payments on there as well as the recurring ones. Because again, if you haven't got a card linked up to your PayPal account, they won't let you do a subscription. So we're going to discontinue the lifetime membership, but I'm going to put it on I'll leave it on for a week, and I'm going to do it at a discounted half price for the lifetime membership to all of the current members who are already on the network. Just as a, if they want to have the lifetime membership and not worry about paying again, then they can do that, and it'll be 50% off for a week. And then after that, we're getting rid of the option, so you won't be able to get a lifetime membership. So let's see what's going on here. He's logged 4 spins. He's on a new table now. And it looks like she spun from the right area. She spun from number 21, so one just before number 2. Okay, that's gone to number 6. So it looks like she's kind of favouring the highlighted section. I didn't actually watch the first couple of results, so I'm not sure. I know the last few have definitely been highlighted section. Okay, so depth of 0, depth of 1, depth of 0. So it looks like he's going straight in on the highlighted section there. So he's probably thinking if it doesn't go past the depth of 1, he might be doing a progression. So doing a £1 bet, if it misses, then increasing that to £2. I'm not sure yet. Again, this is the first time I'm watching this. I like watching it with you guys. That was a bit unlucky. Went to number 7, so that's gone to the unhighlighted section. So now on a depth of 1. Now he's only logged 6 spins, but that's the highest it's gone to, a depth of 1. Definitely better having a bit more data there. But it does look like he's doing a sort of progression on this. I don't know if he's going to increase the bet. Yeah, he's doing a martingale and hoping she doesn't go past a depth of 1. But yeah, she's kind of spinning it from the right area. So let's see what happens. Okay, so that's gone to the highlighted, yeah, so. On to number 26, so she's on depth of 0 again. So let's have a look at the table again. Is that £144? Looks like there's a dealer change as well, so that's a bit unlucky. Yeah, depth of 0, depth of 1, depth of 0, depth of 1. So it looks like there was a nice pattern brewing there. But yeah, there's been a dealer change, so I'm guessing he's going to log this dealer now. And see what the deal is. So obviously he's entering the first number in the last dealer's last result, because obviously where the new dealer spins from where they left it. So that one's gone back to the highlighted section there. So as you can see, it says a depth of 1, but that is a depth of 0 because you always minus it off the first entry. So I will skip forward a little bit because we've had quite a few dealer loggings. So depth of 0, that obviously took that to a depth of 1 when it went to number 6. So let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, okay, so that's gone back to the highlighted section again. That went to number 23 there. So that's brought that out at a depth of 1. I don't think he's going to bet just yet. Okay, so that's gone to a depth of 1 again. So she's about to spin it. So gone to a depth of 2 now. Don't think he's going to put a bet on with that result. So that's cleared that one out. That's gone to the highlighted section, number 30. So yeah, depth of, let's have a look. Depth of 0, depth of 1, depth of 2. So Sam might be thinking betting on the unhighlighted. I think he wants to watch another spin first, and I don't blame him. So we'll watch this now. He's either going to like this dealer or leave this dealer. So he probably wants to see it land on the unhighlighted side. That kind of pinged back there, went back to itself. So number 5. So that's back in the highlighted. So yeah, depth of 0, 1, 2, 0. Not a lot to work with there. Let me just skip forward a little bit and see what the next result is. 19. So that's gone back to the highlighted again. So that came out at a depth of, well, that's gone to, sorry, that went to a depth of 1 there. So I think Sam's probably gone on the, I don't know actually, I didn't actually see that. Let's have a look. He has put a bet on. He could probably gone for the highlighted section, I reckon. If he did, that will be a miss. So that's currently a depth of 2 now. Yeah, so he bet on the highlighted. Looks like he's following it up. It doesn't look like he's doing a progression. Maybe a little one. He's doing £1.50 per number on the highlighted zone. Now, yeah, she hasn't gone past a depth of 2 yet. She's had a depth of 0, depth of 1, depth of 2, and then 0. And now she's on 2 again, so... And it did. It made it round to the highlighted section. There's a bit of a horrible spin there where it's going all over. But that's given him the win. And that came out on a depth of 2. So I reckon Sam's probably going to start betting on the unhighlighted section now. But yeah, that's he's up at 165 now. So he's going to watch it. I would have thought he would have gone on the unhighlighted because she's had depth of 1, depth of 2, and a depth of 2. Yeah, he's going to watch it. That's a smart move. So I'm really cozy on this chair. Start feeling like I look like Stephen Hawkins, where I'm just kind of slouching into it. Right, yeah. 15, so yeah, I thought it would have gone to the unhighlighted. Question is, does it go to a depth of 2, or is it going to go to a depth of 1 again? Sam might just be waiting until it goes to a depth of 1 and then betting on the highlighted section to see if he can get it when it undoes. So yeah, that's what he's doing now. He's putting the bet on number 15. So I think he kind of expects to lose, you know, have the possibility of losing on the first bet, and then he'll martingale up and hopefully catch it on the second bet, because it hasn't gone past a depth of 2 yet. But keep in mind, we've only logged 12 spins. You'll see it land around 15. It kind of went there, but then just pinged around. You can see it just hit 15 and smashed all the way around the other side of the table. So again, it's at a depth of 2, so yeah, so it hasn't gone past a depth of 2 yet. So I think he's going to probably do a progression. Yeah, it looked like it. So yeah, you can see that quite a few depths of 2. So depth 0, 1, depth of 2, 0, depth of 2. Currently on a depth of 2 again. So he wants to see it land around the tiers section, opposite side of 0. Where is it going to go? Oh, that was brutal. So instead of it rolling around like you'd think it would, it hit the edge of 22 and just pinged it back to the highlighted. The unhighlighted. So now on a depth of 3, I'm not sure what Sam's going to do now. If he's going to, yeah, he's going to stick to the highlighted. That's probably what I would have done. He's not doing the full progression. He's put it to £3 per number. So yeah, hopefully it comes in for him on this one, because yeah, been a bit unlucky on the last few spins there. But he hasn't changed it, and I think the reason he hasn't changed it is that last spin was a bit unlucky. It was heading to that highlighted section, but obviously gravity took over, like it did then. I mean, couldn't have landed it any better, but you see that it was going right round and just pinged right back off of that 13 into the area. So luckily you got the win there. But I do like immersive roulette as well. You can really see what's happening on the table. So I'm not sure what Sam's going to do. Personally, I would be betting on the unhighlighted section, just because looking at that graph, obviously got a depth of 1, 2, 2, and 5 there. So yeah, see what he does. Yeah, he is going for the unhighlighted area. That's what I would do. So he's got 140 in his balance with £19 on the table. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Number 20. So it has carried on with that unhighlighted area. Now currently at a depth of 1. So he's at £176 now. So it's pretty much doubled his money. He started with 90, if you remember. Now he's nearly at 180. I think he messed up the entry there. Yes, that went to 20. And I think he's just sitting out and watching this one. Yeah, that's gone to the highlighted section again. So now this is where I'd be betting on the unhighlighted section again, if it was me. And the reason for that is there's only been one instance where it's gone highlighted to highlighted. So yeah, that's exactly what I would be doing, putting it on that unhighlighted section. Yeah, so if you look here, apart from the first one, which obviously was 0, obviously it's had a depth of 1 and depth of 2. The only time it's ever gone, obviously the highlighted came in on the end of that depth of 2, and then it went back to the highlighted to give it that 0. But since then it hasn't done that again, so it's always gone from highlighted to an unhighlighted. Let's see if it carries on with that. Let's see it land before that 0. Oh, 24. So yeah, he just got that. mean, it was perfectly in that area, but he just carried on going around the table, but he still got the win. Again, the beauty of doing a 19 number neighbours bet. So he's at £193, so he's made £100. £103. And now it's at a depth of 1, so I think he's going to sit this one out again and wait for that highlighted section to come in, so he can then bet on the unhighlighted section. So that does seem to be the trend. So yeah, really looking forward to tomorrow, guys. Can't wait to chat to you all on the Zoom session. And again, like we're not going to guarantee that we're going to win or anything. It's just a good chance for everyone to kind of be updated and be in the loop and find out why we do what we do, and the sort of the thinking behind our bets. But you know, it is roulette. Both myself and Sam, we do have losing sessions. We just make it our point to get more wins than losses. If you play for a week, you want to get 5 winning days and 2 losing days. And that is how to win at roulette. I think he's dropped his bet down to 50p. Okay, so that's gone to the highlighted section. I'm not sure where he bet then. Probably did go highlighted. It's only had one instance where it went to a depth of 5, and quite a few where it hasn't gone past a depth of 1 or 2. So yeah, he got the win there. That's put him at £202.40. He's circling that. He's a happy camper. But there is still a big chunk of the video left, so I think he's going to carry on with it. And he's going for the unhighlighted. Again, because it's currently at a depth of 0, and as I pointed out before, it typically, every time it goes to a depth of 0, it always seems to land on the unhighlighted section, all being one instance of it. So let's see if that carries on. Looks pretty damn good, number 5, so yeah, good call there. Number 5 is unhighlighted. So that's given him another win. Yeah, pretty good signature. So obviously, look at that. You're not getting any gaps apart from this one here. So every time it goes to that 0, or any time one of these runs of the unhighlighted ends, and it goes to the highlighted, it typically goes back to the unhighlighted. So that's a gameplay I've been using for quite a while, and that does seem to work. If you find a dealer that doesn't seem to go highlighted to highlighted, then you can do some good bets on that. Just being patient, guys. You have to log the dealers and find someone that is showing a level of consistency. Now, the previous dealer, if you remember that, it looked like he was being consistent, but then he changed, and he kept changing it from highlighted to unhighlighted, and it was really hard to kind of get a gauge on what was happening there. So yeah, Sam did leave that table, and he's gone with this one, and this one is far easier to read. Now that's just brought out that depth again, okay? So you can see there he's got a block of 6 in a row where it hasn't had highlighted to highlighted. Now the highlighted section has just come in, so that's put that to a depth of 0 again. So I'm guessing Sam's going to bet on this unhighlighted section along here, and hopefully she'll do it again. She'll just hit that unhighlighted section. This is the type of gameplay I love. I love when you see the sort of pattern there. Now she will, you know, I'm pretty confident she will hit highlighted to highlighted at some point, but it's all about doing what the most common thing is. Just trying to notice that pattern and monopolizing on it. So we'll see it land anywhere just after 0, or even on 0. But Yeah, absolutely perfect. Number 15. So again, that's another case where she's gone from highlighted straight to the unhighlighted. And look at that. That's just beautiful. So that's exactly what you want to see. So he's up to £236 now. So it's not bad. It's doing well. And yeah, he's just kind of slow playing it, and I don't blame him. And this is something that you guys can take from this as well. You find this pattern, you don't have to bet going, oh, I think she's going to go to a depth of 2. You just wait until it hits that highlighted. You know, when you see a pattern like this, don't just bet on the unhighlighted every time it goes to the highlighted. But yeah, you don't have to bet on every spin. And Sam's really identified that pattern. I did notice it early on. So now it's gone to the highlighted. So that's brought that back down to a depth of 0. And if she carries on with the current trend, she's going to hit anywhere from number 7 up there all the way around to number 11 in that unhighlighted section. So yeah, so I really hope this helps watching these videos. And I do agree, watching it in slow, in slow-mo, we can really study the table and the dealer and what they're doing. And I mean, that pattern there is just, if you don't understand that pattern or what Sam's doing, please drop your comments below and I'll try and explain it. But I really feel like what I'm talking about does make sense. If you do get it, please just message yes or I understand in the comments below, because the point of these videos is to try and educate everyone to understand what this graph is doing and what it means. So yeah, let's just let me know if that does make sense. So let's see if it goes on this unhighlighted section again. I mean, she is forced to have a 0 pop up there. I mean, she had 7 results. Oh, 7 down. But no, it looks like number 5. So yeah, absolutely perfect. Again, unhighlighted one more time. Yeah, really, really nice signature there. It's a bit of a longer video, but I really hope you are watching it through, because this is gold. Watching this and looking at that graph. So again, he doesn't need to bet. You can just sit this one out, wait for that highlighted section to come in. I mean, stunning graph there. Loads better than the previous dealer. Okay, so that has gone to number 25. So yeah, it's gone unhighlighted. So if Sam was going, oh, it might go to the highlighted this time and made the bet, he would have lost. So he's just sitting out and seeing what's happening with the table. And he's just racking up that balance of his. From £90 up to 253 at the moment. So yeah, £160 profit at the moment. She's currently at a depth of 2. Slow and steady wins the race. So what do you reckon? Highlighted? Unhighlighted? It is the unhighlighted again, so depth of 3. So yeah, if you look there, 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 5, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. So yeah, it is really doing well. So I'm going to close the my emails because that pinging's probably annoying you. So I reckon it's going to go highlighted now. Yeah, it is, number 30. So yeah, so that depth of 3 is now going to be a 0, and I'm pretty confident Sam is going to bet on that unhighlighted section. Yes, he is. Number 14. Yeah, really nice signature looking at that graph. The depth of wins is my favourite graph, because it does show exactly what the dealer's doing in real time. Just wondering if she's going to... I mean, she's forced to get highlighted to highlighted at some point, but is it going to be now? Number 21. No, it is still just in that unhighlighted zone. So yeah, she is smashing it. That's another win for the bank. So yeah, it's up to £270. They're pretty happy with that. But I can see that he was going to, you know, he did his initial double his balance, got to £200. Because he did that smaller bet, but I think this deal has been so consistent that he's gone, you know what, I'm just going to carry on with this one because, you know, why not? And, you know, maybe when she changes that that pattern, he'll probably leave, you know. I've done that before. I'm like, I'll keep playing until I get one loss. And then when I lose that one, it's like £19, I'll just leave and keep that nice tidy profit. So depth of 2 at the moment. I mean, the maximum she's gone to is a depth of 3, meaning it's missed that highlighted section 3 times in a row. So yeah, it's now on a depth of 3. Saying that, I've noticed a bug actually. There is a depth of 5 there, so yeah, there's a little bug in that max depth thing. I'll have to have a look at that. Yeah, currently on a depth of 3 now. But yeah, I would be inclined to put a bet on the highlighted section, just because, mind you, she did give that spin a hefty spin that time. I haven't seen her do it like that. Yeah, the reason I would have possibly put a bet on the highlighted section is it hasn't gone past it depth 3 for a long time, but as you can see it did. So Sam's done the right thing by not betting. So that's gone to number 33. So now currently at depth of 4. Yeah, slow and steady, definitely wins a race here. And I think he's been flat betting as well. You know, he hasn't really been doing any progressive betting, but then he's been winning most of them, so you know, he doesn't really need to. Did a few progressions earlier, but nothing dangerous, you know. Right, so I think that's gone to the unhighlighted again on number 6. So currently at depth of 5. So it definitely hasn't gone past this. yeah, I mean, look at that graph. It's just it is nice when you find a dealer like this. If you are still watching this video, write in the comment below, I'm still watching. I want to see how many people actually make it through this far, and if you're part of the community or not. So yeah, let me know if you are still watching, because I know it's a long video. We've been recording now for 51 minutes. So that's gone to 18. So currently on a depth of 2. I'm going to have to plug my laptop in. I've been using the power for my microphone because it was low charge. So I think this is actually there's been a dealer change. So yeah, Sam's now logging this new dealer. But currently on a depth of 1. I have to apologise. Everything's kind of going slow-mo now because my my MacBook's battery went to pretty much empty. So now I'm going to be out of sync for a while. But hopefully it will sort itself out. Right, so I'm turning the webcam off just for now, just because it's completely gone out of sync. You can see that's come in now. That's went to a depth of 3, I think, and that's gone to 0. So yeah, depth of 0. So she had a depth of 3, and then it's gone back to itself. So I'm wondering if she carries on with it. Yeah, that previous dealer was lovely. She's doing really well there. So she's gone back to the highlighted again. So depth of 3, depth of 0, depth of 0. And now she's gone to the unhighlighted. I wonder what Sam's going to do here. Seems like he's carrying on with the gameplay. He's done very well in this whole session. But she's at a depth of 3, 0, 0, now on a depth of 1. And he's managed to take £90 up to 270. So that's pretty good. Starting with 50p bets to boost that balance. And then it's increased it to £1 bets now. Let's skip forward just a little bit, see what she does. The depth of 1, depth of 2. Let's have a look. That's gone to 12. So yeah, that's gone to the highlighted section again. It looks like he's going for the unhighlighted section. Yeah, it's a bit brave there. She had a depth of 3 then, but she did have a couple of zeros in a row there. Then she went to a depth of 2 again. So I think Sam's just looking at it's going to the unhighlighted section more often than the highlighted for this particular dealer. But the last dealer was just a really, really nice signature. And if you're patient enough, you can find them. And that's when you really cash in on it. So that went to number 34, so he was right betting on the unhighlighted section. That's now gone to a depth of 1 and given Sam his win. I think Sam's just in the zone at the moment. He's like, I can't lose. So he's doing the unhighlighted again. So I think the reason for that is when it has gone to the unhighlighted, it has carried on to a depth of 3 or a depth of 2. Or he might just be favouring it because, you know, it seems to be what she's hitting more often. Try the webcam, see if it's back in sync. No, it is still really out of sync, so I will disable that again. So number 16. So yeah, unhighlighted again. I think he bet on there. Yeah, he did. So he's at £304. So what a nice session he's had. So I'm not sure if he's going to end it there. Probably will. I mean, he's had a very good session indeed. Yeah. Oh, he's just been warned. He's been playing for an hour. He's made £214 in that hour. So currently on a depth of 2. Not sure if he does any more bets. There's about 2 minutes left of the video clip. That's gone to number 8, so that has cleared that one out. That's hit the highlighted zone. Yeah, so depth of 2 twice in a row. I think he's just going to, you know, just watching the spins now just to see what would happen if he carried on. He doesn't need to play anymore. You know, he's done a very good session, made, as I said, £214 in an hour. A lot of people work a week for that. So that's gone unhighlighted. Yeah, so I mean that is showing a nice pattern there, you know. She does seem to have that little pattern going on. Unhighlighted being the favourite. But that's it. That's the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate your time. And like I said, if you did watch it all the way to the end, make sure you drop a comment below. I'd love to know who's actually watching the videos all the way through. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and set yourself up a free account on Roulette calculators using one of the links either in the top right corner or in the description or the pinned comment. With that said, thank you for watching. I know it's been a long session, but really do appreciate you watching it, and I really do hope that you've learned a lot from this video, and I will see you tomorrow, and also I'll see everyone for the live Zoom session. So take care guys, and please bet smart.